The last time I was on Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas, I was on a mission. The ship was basically a city at sea with dozens of bars and lounges all over the ship. With so many options, how could anyone find the best drinks or avoid wasting their drink package on something that was just, yeah. So when I was on board, I did the hard, boozy work for you. I went on an epic bar crawl, a quest to track down the 10 must-have, most unique, most delicious cocktails on the entire ship. I tasted the most interesting drinks at 10 different bars to create your ultimate drink guide for Icon of the Seas. I covered everything from poolside classics to a total showstopper. By the end of the crawl, I knew exactly what to order, and now you will too. Let's jump right in. My journey started in the heart of the ship, the Royal Promenade, where some of the classic Royal Caribbean bars showcased their distinct personalities. Number 10, the Desert Pear Margarita at the Schooner Bar. My first stop was the Schooner Bar on Deck 6. With its nautical theme, dark woods, and live music, it made for a comfortable classic spot to begin the crawl. While they offered a menu full of favorites, I came here for one modern classic with a colorful twist, the Desert Pear Margarita. This wasn't an average margarita, it combined tequila, desert pear syrup, and fresh lime juice, served on the rocks with a distinctive black salt rim. The desert pear gave it a pinkish hue and a smooth, sweet flavor that was both refreshing and unique. An elegant way to start the crawl and an absolute must-try for any margarita fan. Number 9, the Pirate in a Coconut Tree at the Point and Feather. Just steps away on Deck 5 stood the Point and Feather, the ship's traditional English-style pub. It had a classic feel, live acoustic guitar, and provided the perfect cozy backdrop for my next drink. There, I ordered the Pirate in a Coconut Tree, a playful, surprisingly complex mix of coconut water, tonic, and blueberries. And the blueberries popped with fruity flavor and color. Light, tropical, and served in a casual setting, it proved you could find standout drinks in an unexpected corner of the ship. From the pub, I headed to venues with serious musical vibes. First Boleros, then Central Park's jazz scene. Number 8, the Hemingway Daiquiri at Boleros. My next stop was Boleros on Deck 6, Royal Caribbean's Latin-themed bar and nightclub. The place buzzed with energy thanks to a live salsa band and an always inviting dance floor. The cocktail menu featured rum-based classics, perfect for getting into the groove. My pick remained the legendary Hemingway Daiquiri, a tart, refreshing blend of white rum, maraschino liqueur, and fresh lime and grapefruit juices. Less sweet than a standard daiquiri and bursting with quality ingredients, it made the ideal high-energy drink for a night of dancing. Number 7, the Hurricane at Lou's Jazz and Blues. Next, I moved to the serene open-air Central Park on Deck 8 to visit the brand new Lou's Jazz and Blues. The venue filled the park with soulful classics and jazz pop tunes. I enjoyed the music from a cozy seat as thousands of real plants surrounded me. There, I ordered a New Orleans classic, the Hurricane. Royal Caribbean had several hurricanes before, but Lou's version added passion fruit syrup to the classic rum and juice mix. Potent, sweet, and fruity, it matched the laid-back yet lively vibe of the jazz club perfectly. After that, it was time for sunshine. No cruise felt complete without a proper poolside cocktail, and on Icon, I found plenty. Number 6, the handcrafted Margarita at Cantina Fresca. My first outdoor stop was the Cantina Fresca on deck 15 beside El Loco Fresh. The bar specialized in margaritas, smoky mezcals, and Mexican beers, ideal for a sunny sea day. I chose the handcrafted margarita, Patron silver tequila, Cointreau agave syrup, and fresh mulled limes and oranges on the rocks with a salt rim. It tasted incredibly fresh and perfectly balanced, not too sweet and not too sour, and became my ultimate poolside sip. All right, at this point, I was 5 drinks in and feeling pretty good. The variety on the ship was unbelievable. If you're loving the ultimate drink guide for Icon of the Seas and finding it helpful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Now back to the crawl. The next 5 drinks are absolute showstoppers. Now I reached the truly unique, unforgettable drinks, cocktails where the experience matched the taste. Number 5, the Mango Sunrise at the Lime and Coconut Frozen Bar. I headed up to Deck 16's Lime and Coconut Frozen Bar, Royal Caribbean's first all-frozen cocktail venue, where a wall of machines churned out slushy creations. My pick was the Mango Sunrise. On a hot day, it was frozen bliss, vibrant layers bursting with tropical mango flavor, sweet, icy, and perfect for cooling down under the sun. Number 4, the Garden Breeze at Bubbles. Back in the elegant Central Park on Deck 8, I stopped at Bubbles, a chic walk-up champagne window. I sampled the Garden Breeze, a tropical passion fruit mojito made with rum, passion fruit syrup, lime juice, and mint, topped with sparkling wine. Bubbling, refreshing, and sophisticated, it proved perfect for sipping while live jazz drifted through the park. My final 3 stops weren't about the drinks. They delivered truly unique experiences that made the ship iconic. Number 3, the Big Bobo at the Rye and Bean. High in the Aqua Dome stood Rye and Bean, a daytime coffee shop that morphed into a cocktail bar by night, specializing in coffee and tea infused drinks with sweeping ocean views. There I ordered the Big Bobo, an adult twist on boba tea crafted with toasted coconut rum, cold brewed Earl Grey, milk, simple syrup, and boba pearls. Creamy, inviting, and delicious. It blended familiar tea and coconut flavors with a boozy kick, something I found nowhere else. Number 2, the 1400 at the 1400 Lobby Bar. When I first boarded Icon of the Seas, I walked into the Royal Promenade and met a massive pearl-like orb. Right beside it sat the 1400 Lobby Bar, named for the ship's hull number. This bar served what might be the most visually stunning cocktail at sea, the 1400, a tequila base with Italicus liqueur, pear syrup, and lemon sour. The presentation stole the show. A shimmering smoke-filled bubble perched on top. The bartender told me to ready my camera. Then I popped the bubble and a fragrant cloud of citrus smoke rolled out over the glass. Pure theater and a fantastically balanced margarita-style drink. Number 1, the Lime and Coconut at the Lime and Coconut Bar. At last, I arrived at my number 1 must-have drink on Icon of the Seas. At the main Lime and Coconut Bar on Deck 15, I ordered the drink that now defines modern Royal Caribbean vibes, the Lime and Coconut. It mixed Malibu coconut rum, coconut milk, coconut syrup, a splash of agave, and a fresh lime juice. Served on the rocks, it was creamy, tropical, and perfectly balanced. The lime cut through the rich coconut, while the guava added subtle fruitiness, transporting me straight to the Caribbean. Not too sweet and endlessly refreshing. Nothing captured the fun, sunny, carefree spirit of the ship quite like this cocktail. Without a doubt, it was the #1 must-have drink on Icon of the Seas. And that wrapped up my epic bar crawl. 10 bars, 10 awesome drinks. What an incredible time I had when I could walk. The ship drink game truly proved next level. So what do you think of my top 10? Is there a drink I missed? Let me know in the comments below. And maybe I'll try it the next time I go back on Icon. If you liked this video, why not watch this one right here, which is my 7-day Let's Cruise video on Icon of the Seas when I did this crawl. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.